Welcome to Linda's TV show. If it is your first time of stopping by or coming across my YouTube channel, you are highly welcome. Please, I beg you for this favor, click on that red button that says subscribe. Beside the red button is a notification bell. Turn the bell on so that anytime I upload a new video, you will be the first person to check it out. I appreciate each and every one of you who always come back to watch my videos. Like you know, I present news on daily basis to you. So after watching the video, you are free to criticize and leave your comment constructively. Share the video. Yeah, you can share it to your family, friends, anybody that you can, so that they themselves will be informed. Now I present to you another interesting or informative video which we are going to watch together. Yeah, I'm going to watch this video together with you. Then we'll come to the comment section.
I support the take life of anybody, irrespective of where you're from, where you migrated, and where you reside. Life is so precious. Life is so precious. Even disabled ones, their life is so precious. So you have to take that out of you now. In saying that, now from you hearing my view of life is so precious, then that will make you wonder, why will what happened be a call to eliminate the youth of Abia State? The problem of Nigeria, we know this, a lot of mispriority in Nigeria. Nigeria have not experienced any government since 1960 to date. The country continued to deteriorate, and nobody is talking the talk. When people get up to speak, what happened? They got maybe killed, or maybe they got in prison, or maybe they got adopted and maltreated. A country that behaves that way can never progress. It's not an animal kingdom whereby even lion hunting down all animals in the forest. You still see the babies, you still see the animals around. Even when lion hunt them down like no tomorrow, you still see them. So that tells you about human being. When you are a leader, think the only way you can fix a problem is to going out, killing the youth, or taking them, put them in prison or whatever. That is not a fix. No way will it fix it for you. No way. If the best way to fix anything in life is dialogue. You dialogue with somebody. If he doesn't get along, then he's gone. No, see, in Nigerian case, it's like husband and wife that you marry. Maybe even Nigeria and the three major tribes that make Nigeria have never sit down to dialogue, to talk about their present to each other. When a husband and wife cannot sit down to talk, then the problem is here. So Nigerians have never, for one time, called a national conference and sit down and talk about their issue. What they have is somebody coming to say this and say that. It's not helping. Many lives are lost because of our barbaric leaders. Many lives are lost because of the corrupt, tribalistic and religious bigotry being elected as a leader in Nigeria. Whether any side you are in, you probably, you probably be very, very ignorant or evil to say maybe because your tribe is not affected, it doesn't concern you, or you support another tribe to take the life of another tribe. It doesn't help. What we are saying here, all life matters. Unfortunately, I heard the Nigerian government was saying that Nigerians should consider sending their military to Gaza, when in their own territory, they have not settled it. What is too difficult for you to say today? If it's not working, for we to say both life, unborn and born ones, that we should dialogue. If it doesn't work, then you go your way, just like husband and wife. If you guys make an agreement, if it works, okay. If it doesn't work, you go your way. The situation in Nigeria is heartbroken. You probably be side of the Nigerian Army or side of the Biafra. My own take is that every life deserves to live. Every life deserves to flourish. Hey, Sonny. Every life deserves to flourish. You can't take someone's life because he believes on Nigeria, or he believes on Biafra, or he believes on Oduduwa. That is not a human. That's not human. When Nigerian government find out that he has lost control of a territory, happy Sunday, Sunny, have lost control of a territory, the best way is to sit down and dialogue and say, people, listen, do you want us to continue to work as one nation, or you want to go your separate way? If they ask you to go, you go. Sometimes women or men can divorce without getting the necessary financial backup. You have to live your life. Your life should not depend on someone. What we are seeing today have taken so many lives. I think if we always elect people, or we always have people that think, in Africa, sometimes we always be selfish in our thinking. We always want people that think, if not me, then nothing. We've forgotten that both the soldier, both those Biafran soldiers, both the Biafran innocent ones, they are being given birth by a woman. They are from family. So whichever way you go, you are hurting family. Whichever way you go, if you're trying to kill the other Biafran, because for the key soldiers, you are hurting family. You are not giving solution to the problem. You are actually part of the solution. That's what Nigerian government is doing now. And it's kind of very hurtful. When you see Nigerian military, they speak very well. When you see the so-called leaders that call themselves Senate, they speak very well, but they don't think. You can never repair aggression with aggression. Then what is the problem? What caused this problem we are facing since 1967 to date? I wasn't born before this come up, but I came up to see it still going on like tomorrow, like it started today. There's no way you can quench this by killing people. There's no way, never. You can't. I actually purposely post some children you saw as far back as Europe. They are actually giving them Biafran clothes. And these children are born in a foreign country is more smarter. So government should humble themselves and come to the round table and discuss the important thing. Life, we can save life. We can work together. We can do a lot of things together as a woman. But going about calling some people fool and trying to destroy other lives in order to win other lives is not relevant. I feel so hurtful to see young children getting killed because they don't believe in Nigeria. I feel so hurt getting any military getting killed because he say he wants to protect Nigeria. Maybe he mean it or not. Look at what happened in Nigerian Senate. The Nigerian national anthem, the one they currently use, the one they used before, is being wrote by a Nigerian. When they adopt the other, when they decide to go their separate way with the other one, they said it's been written by a foreigner. It's better they write something that is close to them. Now they have a Nigerian who wrote the national anthem. But what happened? Nigerians, they desert the national anthem. They decide to take the one that comes from foreign. Ghana, because of their own mentality, when they have this colonial master, Ghanaians decide to change everything in order to gain their freedom. If you allow the slaves in America, in UK to behave, they would change everything that reminds them colonialism. In Australia here, there comes a time, the status in Australia here, some of those convicts that came those days that deal with Aboriginals, people join hand to pull the status down. Even the Caucasian who are benefactors somehow of this, they join hand. Remember, their forefather did this, but they join hand to bring it down in order to pave way for a greater nation. They understand this. We have a lot to learn from Caucasian race. When I say Caucasian, the white race. That's why you see many Africans rely on the white race, thinking they are more superior than us. Because the way they deal with things is totally different with the way we deal with things. Caucasian will not wait until something affects them before they start speaking out. Now, in Nigeria, during recent election, you see grown-up men, politicians, telling people to go to Igbo land or Hausa land that Lagos does not belong to you. And we are comfortable with that. The president is comfortable with that. The government is comfortable with that. Then after the election, you want to come and tell people that we are one. It doesn't happen that way. Now, you find that Many things that happen in Nigeria happen either in Abuja, in northern or in the west. None happen in the south. None happen in the southeast. There's no government present in southeast. Tell me, when any structure you find in southeast is either built by individual or a company. There's no government present in southeast. Recently, you saw what happened. The Biafran government in Ezra, who is a representative of the Biafran people around the world, Mazi Simon Ekpa, under his command, asked Biafrans to continue to sit down on 30th for the Remembrance Day. Such, no Biafran was forced, but everybody chose. There was 99 compliant. Why do you have to bring military? When Biafra told you we don't want military, that is kind of, he tried to instigate a problem. The governor of the state told you, I don't want to entangle myself with the problem of IPOP. Then who is ordering the military to go and stay in the checkpoint? Is this area a war zone? The military are meant to protect the land. They are meant to go to Boko Haram, the Sambisa forest, to fight a war. They are not meant to be there. There is no robbery going on. Even there's robbery, they have police, they have CIDs, they have order, they have riot squad and other things in Nigeria that can take care of, if there's robbery. Why is the military there? If not, they try to antagonize the boys and see. Now they get response. What happened? Nigerian military asked that they should go and kill anybody they found in Abia State. Even the president called Bola Ahmed Tinubu, it was a shameful thing to hear for people that call themselves democracy. It's not a military regime. There's no law in a democracy that take place without going through the parliament. If there's a riot in Abia State, you can say, okay, let there be, military can come. If they overpower police, military can go in order to calm things down. But this is no. They just came in and start killing the innocent one. I've heard some sad stories. A doctor that said they came in and took 6 of my siblings, or 5. They took my young sister. Hey, where else? They took his young sister. And what is military doing with the young sister is to rape her. And the young boys, what will they do? They will torture them and ask them to believe, to accept that they are the one that killed the military. There's no intelligence in Nigeria. And unfortunately, when you come outside the country, Nigeria will tell you, we are more educated. No wonder a pastor in Nigeria said that we all are illiterate because you guys are calling me illiterate. We are all illiterate. If you are educated, show me one thing in Nigeria that shows that Nigeria is an educated nation. None. Common electricity, Nigeria don't have it. Common pure water, pipe water, Nigeria don't have pipe water. Common good road with good drainage, Nigeria don't have that. Tell me what. Good hospital, Nigeria don't have that. Government school, Nigeria don't have that. So tell me, what will make you to say Nigeria is an educated nation? Nigeria is about 200 million. Now it's time for us to begin to think as human. Let's take the sentiment of ki. If those people are saying kill, only you cannot maintain this planet. Could you imagine in a Western world, there's a time a politician was speaking here. A young boy stoned eggs on his egg. Do you know the young boy was cautioned and they asked him to come to court? In Nigeria, they will kill you for stoning a governor. But here, good morning, Mary. Good morning. But here, it's a normal life. What I'm saying here, I'm not in support of anyone going to kill anyone. I'm in support of dialogue. I'm in support of that if a husband and wife could not get along, when they call for mediation, Nigeria can actually invite UK, UN, what I call AU, for a mediation with these people. We sit down. There will be neutral observers. Then we talk about it. Do we want to stay together? If we want to stay together, what way forward? What is your take on the table? They bring what they want in table, you bring what. Then within the year, the country will sit down and compromise. You guys compromise and stick in you can't just bring a grown-up people and tell them that there's none. Nigeria should know that the world is advancing. It's beyond what they have before. Now a lot of things have come on digital. The war is no longer the way you fight it. Now when you start, a lot of things will go wrong. A lot of things will go wrong. People will copy it. We need to wake up and start speaking well. What happened in Abia State? Both the Nigerian military, they are totally wrong. There's no need for you to be there the day these people are saying this. And you guys, why are you guys there? It's because when this voice comes out, the next thing you will do is to kill them. But the boys say no. Before you kill us, we kill you. Why can't we as a nation begin to speak true? I see people start telling some stories. No, you are not telling the truth. We must be honest with our dealing with people. We must be honest with our conversation. We must be honest with our feelings. We all know what is going on in the southeast and south, mostly southeast. We all know that southeast is not any zone that you can present terrorists. Yes, is there crime in southeast? There is. Are the police there fighting crime? No. Do you know in southeast is the highest place you will go today? From every 1 kilometer you find police asking you for money. Every 1 kilometer you ask police asking you for money. So in southeast. And some of these guys, they're asking for money. These guys have family to take care of. Some of them, those policemen, have good salary than them. But they decide to extort from those people. Police can equally go and protest for higher rights or higher payment if they think what they're getting paid is not okay for them. That's what they do in a foreign country. You go and dialogue. You can set panel of inquiry and talk to your leader. Unfortunately, they allow the politicians to use them to continue to extort the society. So by doing this, it will not go well. A lot of families are crying because of the victim they fall in the hands of Nigerian police and Nigerian military. A lot of youths today are suffering all various disease because of what they got from the Nigerian military and police. Some innocent youth going on their way will get molested or get brutalized by Nigerian police in the name of you are seeking for separate nation. If they are seeking for that, it's meant for the government to convince them otherwise that no, this nation is best. How will you do that? By creating jobs, by providing the necessity they need, by creating avenue for them to flourish in their talent. Not by stepping on their talent, not by crushing their destiny, not by watching them die. Yes, today, killing is a big problem in Nigeria. Is there any research going on that? No. They are waiting to benefit from other people's research. And do you know how much each Nigerian politician are taken out of the country? None of them have stand to say something. Rather, they went to change national anthem. I asked myself, what is the gain of changing national anthem? What is it for? For what benefit? You know, we have to rise up. You know, I'm speaking today. I'm not just speaking because I feel so emotional, but I just want us to be honest with ourselves. Let's begin to ask ourselves the real truth. Why is this going on in our country? Why is this going on in our own Africa? Why? Why do we Africa find it very easy to kill one another? And when this happens in the Western world, we begin to cry. I saw Fani Kayode saying all sorts of things against Israel. I look at him and say, this is what we call educated illiterate. You have not come out and speak what is happening in Biafra land and in Nigeria. You only come out maybe when you hear say soldiers are killed. But those boys that are getting killed, they are not human. Nobody gave birth to them. And you are talking about Gaza. Nigerian president before, former Nigerian president Muhammad Buhari, he went to UN. He said he's signing peace accord for Palestinians. But Biafra that are seeking for his own, he couldn't. He couldn't even call them. A good politician is somebody who can dialogue, who can find a way to do things out of extraordinary. The things we have in that country, we should all rise and begin to speak, because things are not going well in the country. If you are in Nigeria, if you're in Africa, you tell me that things are going well in Nigeria, you are lying to yourself. Either you are ignorant or you are making fool of yourself. We can pretend as long as we want, but remember, when you're pretending, it's people's lives that are going. You may be a victim tomorrow, or you or your child may be a victim tomorrow. It's good that we speak up. We begin to call a spade a spade. We begin to make the two sides. Let them sit down and talk. Sit down and talk. Nobody is against one another. It's just you guys that made it. Now, do you know that when you are in Yoruba land, when they see you, they will start, bringing this tribalism. When you're in Igbo land, the same thing. When you're in Hausa land, why can't they go their separate way so that they can be able to sit down and do their thing? Then the next person that comes to their area will get their document according to their own policy. In Europe, there are some countries in Europe that are 4 million. There's some country, even in Biafra, if you decide to give Southeast 5 states, there are more than 4 million. And that's fine if you want to do that. Just to do it normally is for you to call to referendum. So everybody have opportunity to vote. I believe in equality. I believe in fairness. And I believe in justice. That's what makes human beings special. You can't just say that you believe in equality when it only favors you. That's what happened in Nigeria today. The court system, only when it favors the poor, when the rich, that's the system is working. When the system is not favoring the rich, the system is not working. Today, I see some of our politicians coming out to say, if it is you that they killed in Nigerian soldier. I say, hey, what of those youths that these people have been killing all this while? So are they not human beings? Are they not being given back to a human? Are they my people? So those people, their life does not matter. Only the military life matters. This is something that you can't just come out and say, do this, do that. Why you know that the military have been killing children, killing people? We know that what happened in Mbitolu, where the military went and started destroying the whole beer palace. Nobody says anything about that. How many children are getting secretly adopted by Nigerian soldiers and police in the name that they are Biafran soldiers or Biafran Liberation Army? How many? Nobody is saying anything about that. Now you are trying to antagonize play on people's emotion. But it doesn't work. Emotion will always fade away. No matter how clever you are, emotion will fade away, then the reality kick in. The reality is that Nigeria have unsettled issue with Biafra, and the only way they can do that is to call national conference. Let's save life. Every life matters. Whether you're from Igbo, outside Yoruba, whatever tribe, Ishang, whatever Bini, your life matters. And how can we protect this life? Is by sitting down and dialogue. And dialogue, what do we want? How do we move forward? Then we dialogue on this consequence and continue to live. We can't continue to watch our brothers and sisters getting killed because they don't believe in one Nigeria. You see what happened in Nigeria, the national anthem, when it got changed. The senators cannot sing the national anthem. It's a shameful thing. How can a country pass bill waiting 1 week? 1 week they pass. Do you know that the senators deserve at least 1 week to read, or 2 weeks to read a certain introduced bill? It takes maybe 3 months to pass a bill, but within 1 week, because it's a corrupt nation, because nobody is talking. That's why you find the nation today is not progressing. Ask me today, if you ask me about Australia, ask me what vision do they have 2030? 2030, I'm going to tell you. But in Nigeria today, ask a common Nigerian, what vision did your president have? You will tell you that hunger is killing us. This man, we don't know what he's doing. And that person is true. Hungry is killing people. They don't know what the president is doing. The current situation of the country today is getting people more confused. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, 1 year in the office, for him to analyze what he have done and tell people his way forward, they are talking about national anthem. What does national anthem have to do with the economy? You're talking about tax. You cannot tax people and be rich. You have to be productive. You have to be productive. When people produce things, they make money. That's how people country flourish. Fortunately, you have youths in Nigeria. You have people that can use their brain to flourish that country. But because of the behavior of the leaders, the nation is not going anywhere. Guys, if you go to the east, thank God that God is blessing the Easterners, mostly the Igbos. God is blessing them. A lot of them goes and build houses, some build companies. But you hardly see federal road. You hardly see that they tell you that, oh, this is built by Nigerian federal government. But go to Lagos, go to Abuja, go to Kano, go to Maiduguri, go to Sokoto. You will see federal government this thing, federal government this, federal government that. Built properly. But now, oh no. And you are trying to claim sovereignty to a place that you are not working. No. You see, our evil politicians, whether I don't know how they get to the office, I don't know what oath they took, I don't know what agreement they do. But evil politicians are the most failure politicians you can ever have. People that cannot stand and speak. People that cannot unite and say enough is enough. Because many of them have invested wrongly or have invested in other areas, thinking that maybe when they finish their tenure, see their money, they will run away. But remember, that curb that you have laid together will come to bite you tomorrow. It will come to bite you. We live this way. We need to begin to think. I want to tell you today that if you're human, it doesn't matter who is feeling the pain. Remember, the person can be you tomorrow. That's why you need to speak. I'm not here to say that it's okay to kill Nigerian army. I'm not here to say that it's okay to kill Biafrans. All is not okay. If they kill one, Nigeria kill 5. It's not okay. Somebody's son, somebody's daughter. That mom took 9 months. Some mom, they marry, they take maybe 4 or 5 years before they have a baby. When they have this child, they were happy. And you came overnight to take the baby's life and think things will be well with you. It will never be well with you guys. Nigeria is not progressing today because of the blood of the innocent ones killed during Biafran war. Innocent children that died on Ashoko. Many countries are suffering today because of their hands in that. And the species that you guys went is people that are highly blessed by God, Igbos. That is why a lot of countries that involve themselves will never have peace until there is a Biafra. Nigeria today, you see, they continue to have foreign leaders. They could have maybe a bit opportunity if they have somebody like Obi. But as it is today, Nigeria will continue to be cycle until one day when everybody goes their way. And you tell me now today, if you have experience, you tell me today that will Nigeria still be one? No, Nigeria won't be one. No. It takes, Nigeria they have about 90% to divide. Maybe, it may not be now. It may be tomorrow. It may be next 2 years. Look at what happened at the sit at home. The whole area shut down. The person that gave the order is not even in Nigeria. It's outside the country. Now, a president that called himself, Tinubu should be ashamed of himself, to be honest. You call yourself a president. Somebody convince someone, you're only, oh my goodness, not 1 state, not 2 states, not 3 states. Even the governors of the state say, we doesn't give order, we ask people to go to their work. They didn't listen because you are not giving the order again. The territory is not under your control. I wish the Biafran government will use this and tell United Nations, you can see what I'm telling you. These people are my subordinates. They are not under this man's control. The only way they listen to Nigerian government is because they brought their soldiers to shoot their children at night. And that is true. It is a shame for a sitting governor, a sitting president, for someone to control the whole place is locked down. It's not a joke. Is it, there's one senator, is that a lawmaker or be the secretary of the state, Nigerian state, say that we can't have two presidents in the country. He understand it. But now you have Biafran government in Ezra, whether you believe it or not, you have it. It's controlling the area. So what that tells you? That tells you that Biafra will come. It's just a matter of time. And the people that are doing today, whatever you guys are doing, trying to watch, Biafrans are not watching. They are watching. You see, when you guys went out to protest for hunger, Biafrans did not come out because they know you guys are not genuine. So this is the problem we continue to have. We need to start to wake up and ask the question. Before you came out and start talking about emotion, can you just come out and say those people that are getting killed, they are someone's daughter? We don't want any life to lose again. We want the Nigerian government to call for referendum or call plebiscite, national conference. Invite the agitating group, invite elders, let them sit down and work out way forward. Listen, it's not by more that they will invite everybody today. The people will say we want Biafra. They may call for national conference. Those people that invested outside Biafra land can start influencing people, campaigning to say no against Biafra. Some people will say yes. They will campaign, say no against Biafra. And whoever that win, takes the win. Carry on. In Australia, when they have to vote between gay marriage and non, they bring the plebiscite. Gay people win. Even me as a Christian, when I don't support it, what they have to do? I move along because majority accepted that. This is what we have to do in that country called Nigeria. Too many lives lost each day. We have killed those people that are very good in science, industrial, because we are saying one nation, one nation. Nigeria is not even one nation when the Senate is adopting national anthem being written by someone, an expert that came to Nigeria. When Senate accept Nigeria that is being given to them by Lugan does not have a good profile. Lugan is a pedophile. If you want to know that, go and read his history from India all the way to South Sudan. You know, some of our people are not used to history. People will say Nigeria is my forefathers. No, Nigeria is never your forefather. My father is more than 60 years. So my father is around 70. So my father seniors Nigeria. So why will you tell me Nigeria is your father's? It's not. It is a time to call for national conference. Let's save life. My own idea is let's save life. Whoever that lose life, it pains me. It pains me to see that women come out and say that the man served 30 years in army is my husband. But let's say this. Remember, the husband is a corporal, is a commander. Do you know how many children the husband have killed for saying that they want Biafra? We don't talk about that. Does those people deserve to die? No. They deserve to live too. Why can't we as a woman do the right thing? Let's start speaking out for injustice, prejudice, and unfairness, inequality. You see what happened to Peter Obi during the election, that they could have done things better. A lot of youths wanted to move on. But the same useless old men say, no, Peter Obi did not win. They give it to someone who did not win. And who also have drug issue, who also have criminal record as a president. You see, guys, you see what is happening now? They just released Abakari. Someone wanted a crime by America. And they know why. If Peter Obi get in there, Peter Obi will hand Abakari in. You know America, like America. So far his name is on that record, he will not travel. Wherever he's travel, if America have they will be tracking him down. Don't play with America. They'll be tracking Abakari. He will only remain in that Nigeria. But the day you cross border, you'll be shocked. That day you cross border, that day America will pick him up. They think they have played smart. They think they have played smart. They release Mieti Allah president. They release Abakari. So they prefer to release criminals than to release someone who is asking for fairness, equity, justice. Nnamdi Kanu said this way. Okay, I will drop Biafra if the Nigerian president will build good road for us, build good hospital for us, our children should be going good schools, and our area should be secured. That's all I asked for. That's what he said. The next thing, soldiers went to his house and killed no less than 27 people. Nobody is shouting today. You see, Abia State people, you should be crying. Those families that the children got killed in Nnamdi Kanu's house. I'm going to ask Abia State governor, how many of them you are paying money to his wife or their parents today? Those people killed in Abia State in Nnamdi Kanu's house. How many of them have you paid visits? Are they not human? We need to say, you know, what applies to A should apply to B. That is what we call fairness. We need to call the president. President, listen, why these people are killing each other is because of this thing. Put it outside there. Let's do the dialogue. Let's go for flavor side so that everything will rest. You guys are doing, I don't know what you guys went there to do. We need to wake up, guys. We need to wake up and start speaking the truth. I know the truth is bitter. You know, when I speak this way, people think, oh yeah, you may be probably siding IPOP, you are siding this. No, I love fairness. Even in this country I am, they love fairness. Fairness is the best way of life. You can't, in fact, minority win case than majority. You can't just because of your selfish interest, because of your greedy, because of your monetary gain, you begin to sell out. No. Remember, Tinubu, maybe in next 100 years, your child may be a victim because remember, those people that are in office before, their children now is no longer there. You may get a child who did not care about the money. Or, you know, the everyday king rise. Another person will take over. You don't see what happened to Wike now. Further, we're telling Wike that he should go out there, that he can't do nothing. That's true. Power have changed. Wike is just at borrowed time because he's kind of like FTC minister. Wait, the day they will lobby Tinubu will kick him out like they did to Amechi, his own is gone. And Amechi is doing his own to make sure Wike is no longer there. We begin to ask ourselves, guys, how can we be so cruel as a woman, allowing evil to flourish? How can we as a woman continue to watch the wicked one prosper? How can we as a woman, instead of to say the right thing, we thought maybe because it's not the same biological model with us and that person, so we don't care, they can go to hell. Where is your empathy? Where is your sense of reasoning? Nigerian military, a wise military will never come out and say, go out and deal with everybody and fish out this. A wise president will never say that. It is a time, it's a national order. Military are not meant to be in that area. Unless you're fighting war. This is a time of the president to call a nation. What do we want? I have seen so many of our youths getting killed because of this Biafra or not. Can we get elders and some of the youth to come in and let's dialogue together? If it work, okay. If it doesn't work, then we'll take it. Everybody go their way. Why must we continue to live by force? Why must we continue to stretch each day? When there is election, we begin to realize that, oh, it's not an Igbo person. So you are telling me today, the video child today, they will not be an Igbo, they will not contest. Because they are not Yoruba. My own idea, we need to begin to think liberty, peace, unity, protection to advance humanity. You that will see where they are killing IPOP members, say, yes, they should do that. Remember that tomorrow is pregnant. It may be your turn. You that are hearing that maybe people of Biafra are getting molested or something like that, you say, yes, Nigerian soldiers can do it so that they can come to our place. We can take their money. Remember, this life changes. You may be a victim tomorrow. Let us, wherever you are, and pray that people should go to table and make decision. It's time for referendum. There's no way, if Nigerian government like, let me say, the many IPOP outside, you can't kill this dream. It's beyond you guys. A dream that shut down states, not communities, states. And you say you can kill them by killing. No. New breed are coming. The only way, let's maybe you stop people from burning children at all. New generation continue to come each day. You need to wake up and begin to think. There's no way that you say you hold a certain leader for everybody to quench. No, it will never happen. Biafra have gone beyond that. I wasn't born. I'm talking about Biafra today like as if I was born there. I wasn't even born when this happened. But look at it today, it's like fresh in my head. Think the same babies, young children. And know that Biafran government in Ezra is still a young man. He's in his 30s. He's in his 30s. Tinubu is in his 80s. So there will be a problem here. And the world is advancing in technology. Problem of Nigeria today is Nnamdi Kanu and the good guy. Yes. So guys, listen. The world today is advancing in technology. Different kinds of equipment are coming up. In fact, there's latest one Israel is using now in order to limit casualty, which means they will bring this like computer, they will dead there, they will actually shoot you. You won't see it. The world is advancing. Nigeria must know that. You know, very soon, we don't know, very soon we are going to leave all these petrol cars, going for electric cars. Electric cars is becoming rampant. Very soon, very soon. We need to know that the world is advancing. And it's time for you, as an individual, to speak out for the vulnerable people. Whether it be for the Biafra area, Oduduwa area, Arewa area, we have to speak out for justice. No one, I say no one deserves to lose their life because they don't believe in what you believe. In a Western world, your belief is no problem. If you are an activist, no problem. You can convince people, you get 10,000 signatures. Then they put it before parliament and then vote for it. I'm telling you this. Or in Africa, you start killing people, becoming aggressive because somebody does not agree with you. Must everybody agree with you? If you have a point, you prove it to people. But these have lingered for many years, and yet nothing to show about it. As a place, let's talk about this. Let's wake up and start speaking the truth. Let's not allow our evil or our prejudice to stop us from saying the truth. Let us know that each and every one that dies is a child born of a woman. It's a child that maybe have responsibilities. It's a child, maybe the family only rely on that child. Then we allow our own taste and our greed for power to take the life of that child. Let's begin to speak that, men, if they don't want to stay as in Nigeria, the door is open. Let's sign the agreement and they can go their separate way. We shouldn't be killing ourselves, whereby maybe we are wearing a Nigerian uniform in Biafra land, you are scared. If you're wearing a Nigerian uniform in Oduduwa land, you are scared. Maybe you are in the north, you are in the bush, no problem. I think that we can do better as a human. My take tonight is for you not to judge by your emotion, rather by reality. And the reality scores are there for you to see. Look, Obi, I made some videos about, what happened in Obi, and some of these things, they happen against IPOP. Because they are my Igbo origin, they are people. They need their voice to be heard. You can't be doing them well and they want to run away. Let's wake up and do the right thing. Thank you.
Hello, my wonderful people. As we have finished watching this interesting video, please, I want to see your comment, your contribution, your opinion in the comment section. Like I said earlier, let us
money on the beat.
Constructively. Tell me what
you're
you think
welcome to
about
Linda's
this
TV show,
video that you have just watched,
the home of news and analysis, where you get your information about the happenings in the globe, especially in Nigeria.
Put on your notification bell.